So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and it is a monster matchup.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Llorente. Lenormand. Griezmann. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Bina. And here's Griezmann. João Cancelo. Played out to the right. Can he spark a counter here? Alvarez. Jimenez. Koke. Dani Olmo. Oh, red. Nice interception. Lookman. Looking to break at pace. Alvarez. Kubasi. Araujo. Balde. De Jong. Kubasi. De Jong. Dani Olmo is onto it in a flash. Gets it away. Yamal. Yamal shifted upfield. Llorente. Lenormand. Jimenez. Aim forwards. Lobbed in behind. Koke. Llorente. Koke. Jimenez. Lenormand. And it's played forward. Dani Olmo. De Jong tries to dink it through. Griezmann. De Jong. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Balde. Araujo. Kubasi. De Jong. Yamal. João Cancelo. And it's been played through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Araujo. João Cancelo. Yamal. João Cancelo. And here's Yamal. Out to the right. Baina. And they can counter here. Koke. Ooh, delicate chip through. Pedri attempts a clearance. And it's Baina. He's on it. Alvarez! It's off target and by quite a way.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Lovely bit of skill. Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lenormand. Jimenez. Moved on forwards. Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Baina. Oh, good take in a good area. Baina. It's a mighty effort. Oh, it's come loose. Offside that time. By the goalkeeper and reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that's well seen too. And here's Alvarez. Baina. And it's Griezmann. And here's a great chance. That was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Al-Kubasi with a fine tackle. Al-Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Alvarez. That's been won straight back. And here's Alvarez! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Baina. Koke is having a shot! High quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rafinha. Great work on the overlap. He is just caressing the ball. Balde tries a cross. He can get that clear. Now it's Alvarez. That looks a good ball through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries a deft little ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Llorente. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Jimenez getting this one clear.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Only partially clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Normal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Araujo. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Okay. Lookman. Llorente has been caught there, it's a foul. He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Pedri. João Cancelo. João Cancelo gently down. Lenormand gets it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, there's a probing ball. João Cancelo. Pedri. Yamal laid out to the left flank. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Here's a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Jimenez forwards and with intent. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Takes the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Yamal. Lookman, no. Again, there's no way through. Oh, that's a nice ball. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, look at the space here. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. It's a threatening ball. It's Griezmann! Denied by an instinctive save.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
With finesse. And it's Griezmann. Final. Out to the left it goes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a throw-in. Rafinha. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Jimenez with the clearance. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Koke. Played back in. Griezmann played through into space. Llorente with the cross. Well, that is not what he intended. Yamal. Pedri. Araujo. De Jong. And it's played forward. Normal. Jimenez. Griezmann. Koke. Jimenez. Aim forwards. Now it's Llorente. Can he latch on to this? Lookman. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? De Jong. Pedri. Thinks one through. It's come to nothing. Kubasi. De Jong. Kubasi. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Tries to get it clear. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Balde. Pedri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Biner. Yamal. João Cancelo, spread out to the left. Dani Olmo. Is there any support? He might not need it. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The normal. That's really well manoeuvred. Griezmann. Koke. Koke gently done. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Okay, given the lift of his goal. Griezmann chasing after it. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The normal. Biner, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. Lookman. Foot in. That's a little off target. Jimenez. Lookman. Koke. Lookman. Koke. And it's played forward. Griezmann. Can he finish? He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Balde. Aim forwards. João Cancelo looking to hit the byline here. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Jimenez, and the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And here's Yamal. And here's Yamal. No way through, so back it comes. Baina. Koke. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal. And it's Cancelo. And here's De Jong. Good take. Lewandowski! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Jimenez. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Pedri. Balde. Aim forwards. Whole time, excellent interception. Now it's Lewandowski, takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Moved on forwards. Lookman. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. In again. And that's been well dealt with. So what can they make of this? Balde. Forward it goes. Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. Griezmann. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. De Jong. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Over to the left. And it's played in. Oblak gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Llorente. That's a lovely, neat pass. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. And it's Olmo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lookman gently done. Griezmann tries a measured ball. Koke, and he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Yamal. That has found him in acres of space. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Baina. And it's Koke. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez knocks it out wide. Lookman. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
But not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's played forward. João Cancelo hurtling down that right flank. Yamal. João Cancelo. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. João Cancelo played into the box. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Jimenez. Griezmann. Jimenez. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. Lewandowski. Caresses it through. Cleared away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedri played out towards the right wing. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Back in once more. Lenormand can get it clear. 2 minutes to be added on. Calmly anticipates. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Balde gently done. Oblak on ball by the goalkeeper. De Jong. And it's Cancelo. Yamal. And now the breakaway. Alvarez looking to get on the end of this. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's half-time here. Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Pedri cuts out the pass. Baina. Baina. João Cancelo. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Rafinha. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He has found the way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cross needs to be good. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
De Jong wins the duel this time. Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. Araujo forwards and with intent. Jimenez. Koke. Long ball looking to counter. And back to the goalkeeper. Kubasi. João Cancelo. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Llorente. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lenormand. Jimenez. Lenormand. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Well, Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Koke moved on forwards. And it's Griezmann. Baina. Oh, nice touch. Griezmann. Played out wide. Baina. And that has been cleared. De Jong. João Cancelo. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Balde. Rafinha. Llorente does really well there, strong defending. Griezmann, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The normal, that's really well manoeuvred. De Jong, Pedri shifted upfield. Takes a shot! Danger averted for now. A cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lenormand clears it away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Time to deliver. A real chance! Baina. João Cancelo. And it's Pedri. That's very neat. Baina. Could move up a gear here. Lookman. And here's Griezmann. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Jong, gently done. That has been knocked clear. And they've been given a corner. Lenormand gets it away. Araujo. João Cancelo. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's played forward. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Llorente tries to clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Griezmann under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
In by Llorente. That's offside. Yes, it is. Jimenez. The normal. Quality ball. Lookman. Koke. Aim forwards. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Llorente. Alvarez. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Balde. Now it's Alvarez. Lookman. Jimenez. Llorente. Jimenez, gently done.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Moved on forwards. Koke. Referee's given a throw. Yamal, spread out to the left. Crossed into the box. That was very necessary. Yamal. Here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Araujo is the guilty party there. Now it's Baina. Alvarez. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a decent ball in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rafinha. Defending was strong and firm. The normal. Baina. And it's played forward. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Rafinha. And here's Yamal. Alvarez. Do have a chance to counter here. Baina looking for a runner. Tries to get it clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Dani Olmo. And the counter is on. And it's Griezmann. And here's Baina. Yamal. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, it's been lenient here. I think he'll get too many more chances. Llorente forwards and with intent. Up he goes! And he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Al-Kubasi made out to the left flank. Lookman, nice physical challenge. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Llorente, played into the middle. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. It is a corner. Griezmann with the clearance. Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Lenormand clears it away. Alvarez. And they can break here. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Lookman. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Lookman. And it's Griezmann. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got to be in here. Alvarez. And he's there to get it away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Lenormand with the clearance. Coquet. Pedri, Dani Olmo, Pedri, Rafinha, Valde, Rafinha, looking here to chip it through, clears it away, De Jong. Pedri, spread out to the left, he's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's neat. It's anyone's ball now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Alvarez. Lookman, he's in plenty of space here. Alvarez. Oh, what a climb! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Kubasi chooses to go cross-field.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Pedri. Kubasi aim forwards. It's a great ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Jimenez gently done. And it's Bina. Strong running down that left flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Who is going into that little blackboard? Played it short. Llorente, cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Coquet. And here's a chance for a shot! And he should have made it four.
Alvarez really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Keeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Koke. nicely done. Crunching tackle. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafinha, done delicately. Koke. Griezmann. That has been knocked clear. Alvarez. And the shot! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. And here's Dani Olmo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That's a delicate pass. Now the cross. Firmly met. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pedri moves short. It's Cancelo, and here's De Jong. Martin is fouled. Clubbed away. Dani Olmo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Martin makes the interception. Pedri. And it's played forward, and it's hoisted clear. Griezmann. Jimenez gently done. Aim forwards. Griezmann. Araujo getting this one clear. Played towards the other side. Rafinha. Martin, long ball upfield. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. Nicely by the defence. Back into the middle. João Cancelo chips it through. And the ball is out of play. Barcelona making another change here. Martin does really well to win the ball there. Rashford. Lovely ball and Dani Olmo! Lookman. Normal. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo. And it's Rashford. Martin. Rashford. Dani Olmo. It's run loose here. Barcelona. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lenormand clears it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Jong, oh, good spread. In by Cancelo. Lookman. Llorente. Lookman forwards and with intent. Yamal. Wins the duel this time. And it's Baina. Shifted upfield. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal chasing after it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. lost control. And here's Dani Olmo. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal might come loose. The normal. Koke. The normal. Pedri. Really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rashford. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! Oh, denied at the last. Changes here for both sides, in fact. Cleared away. Pedri climbs up big. Oh, it needed better placement. De Jong, and back to the keeper they go. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi has gone direct here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Both officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Aim forwards. Dani Olmo. Rashford. Martin. The normal. Rashford proves too strong. Now it's Alvarez. Llorente. Jimenez. Llorente. That's a throw. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Llorente. The normal. Jimenez. Koke. Jimenez. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that's that! So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start the game of football. They came out with purpose.